All right, everyone, let's talk about Valby. There's a lot of things we can do with her. She's great in group play, provides her own firearm critical hit rate, skill critical hit rate, does a debuff, great gun damage, and as for gold farming, she is the GOAT. As for solo play, she's average compared to Glay, Lepic, and Enzo. That's my opinion. First, let's get into our mods. This is what we have for Devourer. We have Supply Moisture, we have our skill critical hit rate, skill critical hit damage, skill simplification for our skill power modifier. Here we have Dangerous Ambush, which is a bit of a flex slot. We can still run Walk a Tightrope, HP Collector. Shot Focus for our firearm attack plus 15%, focus on non-attribute, skill expansion. This is a must. We want the range. The bosses are everywhere. We need our water everywhere. Iron Defense to get a little more sturdy, plus our skill power modifier. Nimble Fingers. Now, in the Devourer kills, this doesn't really matter. I'm casting my powers, my skills once, and the boss is dead. But as for soloing other bosses and group play, this is great. This slot, I don't even have anything in it. I need to change it. What would I like to see here? More HP, Battle of Stamina, or just the HP mod in general. I like Battle of Stamina for the skill duration. Let's move into our reactor. We got our Gregor's Reverse Fate reactor. We're going to go over that gun first. We got skill duration up in purple. We like that. Skill critical hit damage. We don't like that. And it's blue on top of that. What we would like to see here, Colossus damage in gold. That's the two I want. It is up this week. I will be farming it. Hopefully I get it. Moving on to our Gregor's Reverse Fate, firearm attack, firearm critical hit damage, weak point damage, bonus firearm attack versus Colossus. Sadly, that's in blue. We'd like to see that in gold. These are the four we want. And I have my gun upgraded 4 times. Let's get into the mods. We have our usuals. Then we have Fire Conductor. Weak point insight. Okay, you can switch this to have aiming and fatal critical. You can switch this to concentration priority. My thing here is I like to use this gun on Glay where I like to have mental focus. So I don't have Fire Conductor slot catalyzed until the changes come and I can change both loadouts. Now, let's get into the firing range here and we'll just look at what some of the damage looks like. Lots of crits, lots of damage. Beautiful. Now, let's move on to our Enduring Legacy build. Okay, this is our reactor. Now, complete opposite of our other reactor. Here we have Golden Colossus. The other one we didn't, but we have skill effect range. This isn't horrible, but I'd prefer duration up. Looking at our Enduring Legacy, critical hit rate, critical hit damage, firearm attack, fire attack, and we got it upgraded 4 times. And this is the 4 we love. Moving into our mods, we have the usual mods. They're on every gun. Sharp Precision Shot, Fire Enhancement, Span Weapon Charge, Edging Shot. Edging Shot, this is something you're only going to use on Valby. Okay, just to show our Enduring Legacy damage here. It's going to be a lot of crit. Just crit and crit. That's all you're seeing. Now, this is something where if I'm not killing the boss in one clip, as you see, my water was already going down, but it was pretty much in time for me to reload. So we just want to shoot it again and get right back to it. let's talk about our sets. We got our Annihilation set, and then we have our Slayer set, the big two. In the clips, I'm using the Annihilation set. I've used the Slayer set. I kill those bosses hundreds of times. With Valby, did I get much of a difference? No, not really. Annihilation set, it's going to make it a little more sturdy, a little more tanky. Skill duration's nice, and the firearm attack when you lose health is also nice. As for the Slayer set, skill damage, but you lose a lot of survivability with that. There are niche things you can do. There's the rare sets with firearm attack, firearm critical hit rate, firearm critical hit damage. Pairing something like 2 Annihilation with 2 of those is an option. I just haven't had time to farm them yet. Let's look at our mobbing setup. I know everybody wants to see that. Okay, it's really not much different. What matters in mobbing here with Valby? Skill range, duration up, and cooldown. Okay. We just want to be in cleanup as much as possible. The thing is, some outposts for gold farming need less range, some need more. So the only thing you really can do here for that is if I need more range, I'm going to put skill expansion here. If I need less, and I just want a little more duration, maximize duration. Nothing here is really making a big difference. We're farming for gold. The stuff's dropping dead. I just want to be in my skill, skating around the outpost. As for my reactor, I have a Thunder Cage reactor. I don't shoot the gun, just using my skills. We got skill effect range, skill critical hit damage. Does the critical hit damage matter? No. If I could replace that, cooldown or duration. That's pretty much our big 3 here when we're mobbing. Cooldown, duration, range. I got the Slayer set on. You can do whatever you want. I just like big numbers. I got all that crit in there. I got this. We see big numbers, and that's really it. Thunder Cage. I don't shoot it. I'm just in my skills. I'll pull the mods up on the screen just in case anybody's interested. This way we don't know. Because then I know somebody's asking in the comments, what does your Thunder Cage look like? And it's nothing special. I was working on it a lot at first. I stopped just because if I'm mobbing, I'm on Bunny or I'm on Valby, and I'm not even shooting the gun. The only time I'm really shooting this is if I'm doing some outposts on Sharon and I run out of sniper ammo. Just waiting for the catalyzation changes, and this way I can make a bunch of loadouts with this. I just want to give a quick outro. This is my first time using a mic on a video on here. Hopefully it sounds all right. Any feedback you guys have on that, please just let me know in the comments. Just any feedback in general would be great. What do we have coming up on the channel? I'm going to do a Viessa build. I finally finished my Secret Garden. I'd like to do a prep video for what I'm getting ready for with the season coming. And I'm going to try to get that up hopefully on Friday. I'm going to do my best on that. But I appreciate you guys checking in on the video. Like and subscribe if you can, if I helped in any way. And if you have any questions, just feel free to ask in the comments and I will get back to you on that.